I was at a keynote recently, and it was afterwards a man came up and he had a copy of my book, Leadership Caffeine, Ideas to Energize Your Professional Development. And he asked me to sign it, and I was happy to do it. And when I gave it back to him, he asked where the idea came from to put together a collection of short articles on developing teams and strengthening in your career and navigating all the challenges of leadership and management. And I thought for a second and had hoped to be able to say that it was my inspired genius, and I laughed because it was the inspired genius of my webmaster, Bob, who, looking at the stats, thought it would be a great idea to take my Leadership Caffeine post and bind them in a book. And while I liked that thought, I wanted it to be more than a collection of posts. So I worked with a team. We down-selected from 1,000 articles to about 100, whittled that down to 84, organized, edited, annotated, revised, wrote some original content, and put together a collection of articles designed to serve either as a daily leadership and management devotional or to serve as that just-in-time, I'm having a crisis with my team, I have a board meeting or a presentation coming up, oh my gosh, what do I do type of collection. I've really been gratified from the feedback from the individuals that have written me and said, Art, I read a chapter a day. I've had others say I read a chapter a week. One gentleman got on an airplane in Chicago flying to Frankfurt and took my advice in the how to use this book section, which was never to read it from cover to cover, but rather to choose it for the issue of the moment. Said he started in the middle and just kept navigating his way through back and forth in the post. By the time he landed in Frankfurt, he had finished it. So I'm really grateful for that type of feedback. The book is a collection intended to help you in the moment for the issue that you're dealing with in your workplace at a point in time. I hope you enjoy it, and after you have a chance to take a look at the content, feel free to reach out and invite me to attend one of your meetings. I love to work with groups, present on webinars, deliver keynotes from small departments to big companies to industry associations. I'd love to bring some leadership caffeine to your meeting. And it's been incredibly gratifying to see the response to the content, still relevant 10 years after we published the book. From content on getting started as a leader, kicking off your initial days, building your team, building credibility,